Good morning everyone. Welcome again. Today we will discuss last topic of chapter 7, enhancing memory. Means all of us desire to process an excellent memory system that is robust and independent. Who after all likes to face situation of memory failure that lead to so much anxiety and embarrassment? After learning about various memory related processes, you certainly would like to know how your memory can be improved. So there are number of strategies for improving memory. So one from these is mnemonics that we have discussed today in topic mnemonics. It pronounced mnemonics to help you improve your memory. Some of these mnemonics involve use of images, whereas other emphasize self-induced organization of learned information. So we will discuss all this. Firstly, meaning of mnemonics. Mnemonics are techniques for improving memory. It is a Greek word meaning aid, to add memory. Mnemonics is defined as some devices which aids the memorization of something. This system usually makes use of visual imagery to provide useful association. Common mnemonics techniques you can see here. Acronym. It is technique for remembering names, phrases, etc. by using the first letter of each word to form a new word. Acrostic means it is an invented where the first letter of his word is a cue to an idea we need to remember, like Vibgyor. With the help of this we can learn the name of the colors. Here is mnemonics using images. Some mnemonics involves use of images, whereas others involves self-induced organization. So firstly we will discuss mnemonics using images. Require that you create vivid interacting images of and around the material you wish to remember. The top prominent mnemonic devices are: first is keyword method, second is method of Loki. Method of Loki. The word Loki means location of places in Latin, and the Loki method is based on assumption that location can be served as an effective cue for remembering the material. In order to use the method of Loki, items you want to remember are placed as objects arranged in physical space in the form of visual images. This method is particularly helpful in remembering items in the serial order. It requires that you first visualize object or places that you know well in specific sequence. Imagine the object you want to remember, associate them one by one to physical location. For example, suppose you want to remember bread, eggs, tomatoes. Shop. On your way to the market, you must visualize a loaf of bread and eggs placed in your kitchen, tomatoes kept on the table, soap in the bathroom. When you enter in the market, you all need to do is to make a mental walk along the route from your kitchen to the bathroom, recalling all the items of your shopping list in the sequence. Next is, as I already discussed, acronym and acrostic. In first method is in mnemonics using images. Keyword method. Keyword method is a form and interactive image that links the sound and meaning of foreign word with the sound of meaning of familiar word. Suppose you want to learn words of any foreign language. In keyword method, an English word. The assumption here is that you know English language that sounds similar to the word of foreign language is identified. This English word will function as the keyword. For example, you want to remember the Spanish word for duck, which is pato. You may choose sport as the keyword and then evoke images of keyword and target words Spanish word you want to remember. Imagine them as interacting you might in the case. Imagine a duck in the pot full of water. This method of learning words of foreign language is much superior compared to any kind of rote imagination. Memorization, sorry. Next is here mnemonics using organization. First is chunking. Second one is first letter technique. Chunking. Chunking, grouping small bits of information into large units of information. Some people are able to retain much more information in their short term memories by the process of chunking, which groups information by coding, expand working memory load, which is easier to remember. Here you can see 4, 8, 3, 7, 9, 2, 5, 1, 6. Here are the groups 4, 8, 3, 7, 9, 2 and 5, 1, 6, and you can learn all this in this form also. And it's a while describing the feature of short-term memory, we noted how chunking can increase the capacity of short-term memory. Several smaller units are combined to form large chunks. For creating chunks, it is important to discuss some organization principles which can link smaller units, apart from being a control mechanism to increase the capacity of short-term memory. Next one is forming sentence with first letter. In order to employ the first letter technique, you need to pick up the first letter of each word you want to remember and arrange them to form another word or sentence. For example, colors of rainbow are remembered in the way Vibgyor, right? That stands for violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. So if one is trying to remember the planets of solar system, they can learn this in this way. Take the letters M, V, E, M, J, S, U, N, P and form sentence. My very extravagant mother just sent us 9 pizzas. So we can learn all the name in this sequence. So this is a first letter technique. Here is some suggestions. Mnemonic strategies for memory enhance are too simplistic and perhaps underestimate complexities of memory's tasks and difficulties people experience while memorizing. In place of mnemonics, a more comprehensive approach to memory improvement has been suggested by many psychologists. In such an approach, emphasis is laid on applying knowledge about memory process to the task of memory improvement. So here are some suggestions that we will discuss these suggestions in next lecture. That's it for today. Thank you.